Only the owner of the copyright can use these rights, and they and copyrighted material in general is a way to protect and give proper accreditation to the author's work. This helps protect them and their work from plagiarism and helps bring profit if another person wants to use their product for commercial use. They need to get a license to legally be eligible to use copyrighted material, and the only exception to where someone can use another person's work for commercial use is by taking advantage of the Fair Use Act or if the product is in the public domain. Two works that are currently in the public domain that we chose are The Wilhelm Scream and O Christmas Tree or O Tannenbaum.
The Wilhelm Scream is used in over 200 movies, and it originated in the movie Distant Drums in 1951. My point of view on the Wilhelm Scream is that you should not have to pay for the Wilhelm Scream to be used. It should not be copyrighted.
I disagree.
And why is that?
I feel like Wilhelm Scream, like you said, is used in over 200 movies, that it should be used because it's very profitable, as you can see. But if he copyrighted it, he would have made some money off of it.
This is true, but considering the mass amount of movies that it was used in, it's hard for me to imagine that that same amount would be available as examples of where it was used if they had to pay for it, especially considering they have millions of dollars for budgets of these movies. Why not just record a simple 2-second scream?
Right. Yeah, I can somewhat agree with that. I personally feel like, as well as songs go, because there's more of a purpose to it that I can see, I feel like because that's in the public domain, that's more useful to the public.
Sure. Can you give me an example?
O Tannenbaum, for instance,
okay.
Or O Christmas Tree.
Sure. I feel as though for O Christmas Tree that it should not be in the public domain, considering just how many people have covered it or re-recorded it or anything like that. I feel as though it would have made quite a few millions of dollars for the original author had it been copied.
Agreed, but then again, you kind of shun down the creativity of one transitioning from the German culture to U.S. and as well as artistic and songwriters in general by revising that song.
Sure.
We'll jump ahead to two works protected by copyright, and we are using Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley and SpongeBob. And I personally believe that Never Gonna Give You Up should have been in the public domain because of its success through the Rickrolling in 2007.
Sure. I don't feel as though that it should be in the public domain. I feel like he went the good route with copywriting it because he may have lost some money on YouTube hits from people making different videos. However, the iTunes money that he made on that alone is probably substantial enough to cover him.
Agreed, but then again, I personally feel that it was more beneficial to the public because, like you said, he only made $12 through that whole millions and millions of hits. But
sure.
SpongeBob, I personally agree that it should stay copyrighted because he's so widely known, and by now it just wouldn't be worth it, I feel like, to put him in the public domain.
Understandable. I feel as though he should be put in the public domain because they've essentially beat everything out of him that they could possibly get. So why not make him as public of a figure as he is in business in the first place, and produce more of a following and a name for themselves on more of a wider basis without people hesitating to put his name out there.
I agree, but it also opens the door of bastardization to
Absolutely.
the animation, but I could definitely see where you're coming from.
Sure.
That's it.